Hey folks, this is Vagrant. Welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. Now, at the end of the last video, we began to explore just north of the encampment, taking out the bandits. And unfortunately, we died on the final of the bandit camps, so that was slightly annoying. However, I spent a little time, I cleared out everything again, and I spent a little bit of time just thinking about how to play the game in a slightly more intelligent way. I'm treating the game too much like a standard RPG fighting game when it's really not. It's a tactical kind of game. Now, I don't want to spend all this time micromanaging all my people, but I am thinking about it a little bit more than I was in the past. So I'm going to show you a couple small changes I've made. First of all, I went and bought a helmet for Alistair because he didn't have one. She's now got a lovely steel helmet. And also, Leliana, I bought a piece of studded leather armor. I need to buy a little bit of gear for everyone. The problem is Morrigan, I should say, can't really use gear. She's going to have to stick to light stuff. But I tanked up Leliana a little bit more. I wish I could stick to her ranged. And the other thing I did was in the tactics menu, Morrigan, I haven't put this on because Morrigan has drain life. But you can see that on Leliana and on Alistair, I've got self-health below 25%, use health poultice least powerful. So they're going to use a little healing item if their health drops a little bit too low. So we need to keep up on the poultices, but it means I can kind of leave them to do it on their own. I do now wish I had more tactic slots, but that's neither here nor there. So let's save. I also found out the save button, and what I'm going to do here, so this is problematic. I'm going to send Alistair in first, basically. Charge Alistair in like an absolute lunatic, like so. Morrigan and Leliana, I'm going to kind of spread out here at the back and the sides. Yeah. And I will also charge in like a relative lunatic as well.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
And that didn't really work out because the enemies got in a little bit too quick. But we'll see what happens.
It's a good day to die.
Let's just roam around. So you just saw there, Alistair. Well, he got whomped and died anyway, but he did use a poultice. It just wasn't enough to keep him alive, unfortunately. This hasn't necessarily gone that well. If I can kill this leader, we might be okay. Nearly. There we go. No, I'm dead. Maybe they can do it. I was like picking myself up. I was excited about what was going on, and now it's just gone terribly. Keep yourself up, Leliana.
I never liked this part.
Should be okay. I'm gonna have to heal. I might be out of I'm out of poultices.
Right.
No! No! I'm out of poultices!
Make her preserve us. I see.
It's on you two, kids.
As you wish. I am your dad. I'm sorry.
No! Okay, but it was better than last time. It's a tough little area. I need to pull. I need Leliana and Morrigan. I keep wanting to call them I'm going to put Alistair in way early. I'm going to Alistair running like a maniac now. Pull the aggro. I want Morrigan and Leliana to really just stay at the back, hopefully doing pot shots.
What is your command?
Like that. Okay, I don't know what's going on here. Alistair, attack that guy. Shield bash that guy.
Very well.
Okay, while that's going on, Morrigan, you're going to stand here.
An order.
Leliana, I'm going to move you. Oh, you're fine there. Okay, right, go. So now all of them are attacking Alistair. And he's going to die. Heal, Alistair, heal! No, Alistair! Okay, I will tank, and I will heal. As long as humanly possible. Okay, it's actually going okay. I just need to get a little bit more tankiness on Alistair, I think. Oh, that's the big guy. Morrigan! Morrigan, my beloved! I'm on my way, girl. Oh, she goes down.
Alright.
I don't think... Oh, okay. I don't think I've got any... I don't know why they all died. I think I should be able to finish this off with Leliana, who has decided not to attack. There we go. So that is it's this me versus the bandit over here. Oh no, everyone's... Hey, there we go. Okay, well, we did it. Inverted commas. Right, let's go. Morrigan, no. Morrigan, no, she's dead. I'm stunned. Okay, yeah, you better run, Egg.
Alright, alright.
Okay, wasn't the best fight, but you know what? We bloody did it. So one thing I need to do is go buy some jars or whatever the heck they're called, so we can make a few more poultices, because we are basically out of poultices now. I've got one greater one left, and I think that is quite literally it.
Got it.
Oh, hello. So, ooh. That boy had a lot of stuff. Nice. But hey, we did it, folks.
Now's better than later.
I think sending Alistair in like a maniac is the way to do it. I just need to make him... I really want to reskill my people.
Alright, alright.
Like, Alistair has all this, this, like, Templar magic hunting stuff, and it just doesn't feel very useful for this stage in the game. But at the end of the day, I couldn't respec if I was playing the game normally, so we have to... I think it's okay to sort of play within the confines of what the game has set up, so we're not going to change anything. I just wish I could. Let's have a look at this gear we just got. Heavy chainmail, is that any good? Yeah, it sure is. It's not better than my boots. It is better than that. Nah, look at him. It looks terrible. Canary thickened cap. Do I want to wear that? I think I probably... Oh no, strength. It's only a light helmet though. It's a light helmet. It's actually better than the steel helmet. It's got more armor. And it's got mental resistance. Strange. Heavy chainmail boots. Oh no, we didn't. Okay, we sell the rest then. Heavy armor. You've equipped heavy or massive armor. Excellent protection. Reduce character's attack speed with bows and crossbows. Okay, whatever. Success. So who do I have to go chat to now? Report back to the chanter. Yeah, the guy next to the board. I'm not actually sure what my main quest is here. Are we just here? Is this like a temporary place? Are we then moving on to picking one of these? I think that is the idea. Yeah. This is like a short stop off. I've also figured out how to skip combos, you know? Yeah, I learned many things. Hey, buddy.
Let him take notice and shine upon thee, for thou hast done his work this day.
Okay. I'm so close to leveling up. 3 gold, though. Not bad. Now, I want to nip to the merchant. That guy doesn't really have anything. I want to see if the merchant in here has anything else that I need. Is there a merchant in here? Am I crazy? There's no merchant in here. There's another merchant, but I don't remember where they are. My brain doesn't work anymore. I swear there's 2. Oh, there's one in the inn. I remember. Right, so let's go hit up the inn, and then I think we're leaving this area behind us. And moving on to one of our main missions. So there's 4 main quest areas, right? Oh, ooh.
I'll get on it.
Oh, there's 2. Oh, God. On behalf of Thed the farmer and his departed son, as the Maker is my witness, I charge all those with knowledge of the arms and armour that brave the dangers of the northern wood to find the family of bears that mauled and killed the boy Enith. They are an abomination. A last keepsake. Come across from the wilds, please return her body. Okay, sure. Alright, let's go do these first. I'm assuming these are... there's a way out of into the wilds. Oh, no, it's there. The corpse, anyway. When it says the wilds, does it just mean this bit up here?
You were
because it looks to me like there's an area here. Why? Oh no, I guess I guess it is just up here.
You must have been a brother before you became a Templar, no?
I never actually became a Templar. I was recruited.
I'm just gonna pop a injury kit
Into the Grey Wardens before I took my final vows.
Do you ever regret leaving the Chantry?
Yeah, look, new animals.
No, never. Do you?
Yes. You may not believe it, but
God, that's a lot of
peace
wolves.
there. The kind of
Guys,
peace
stop
that
chatting.
never knows.
There's a
So
million
quiet, I
wolves.
was afraid that I would start screaming
Thankfully, we've
until
just
one
managed to
the
pull
brothers
4 of
came
them.
running. I would tell them
And everyone's still
I was
having a lovely chat.
You never know,
I never did anything like that. I enjoy
right? Go. Please, Al. The look on their face was always.
Alistair has not stopped talking. God, I need like what I need is like a proper AoE ability, and I don't think I've got any at this point in time. I don't think I've got any AoE abilities whatsoever. I need Morrigan to pick up like Cone of Cold or something like that. Penalty to magic. I really need to go to camp. How do I check my skills? K apparently. No, not skills. What's the other thing? There's a button somewhere. I will find it. Okay. It's got to be up here somewhere, right? Map, tactics, play, main menu, inventory, skills. No, that's one I just clicked. Spells and talents. Right, here we go. So Morrigan can learn how to become a Berescarn. What the heck is that? And a corrupted spider. That sounds cool. So she's got Winter's Grab, the Cone of Cold. That's what we want for Morrigan. We want Cone of Cold because that's a nice big AoE spell, which I think is very important. So we need to get her to 25 magic. Okay.
Is it time to kill something?
I just wanted an idea of what I was aiming for. We're about to level up, so it's worth keeping this stuff in mind. There's so many of them. Liliana, stop charging in like a maniac. Oh, just leveled up. I mean, the wolves are pretty easy to take down. Doesn't really matter. This one very, very loud. It feels like I need to just stop talking mid-combat because I don't think you can ever hear me anyway.
Let's see what you're made of.
I have no healing for Alistair. Oh, no, I do. Only got 1 left though. I really need to buy some healing items.
I think we work well together.
Bloody Nora. Right, me and Alistair both leveled up. Exciting times. I'm going to keep hammering into my cunning and dex for now. And we're going to take Assassin. Wait, how do I do it? Oh, does this cost me a point? No, I don't understand. Why can't I unlock it? What? I have no idea. Right. Oh, I want coup de grace. We need 1 more level for coup de grace. I need to hit at least 22 dex. Oh, 35 dex for evasion. I believe... Yeah, so lethality is actually really important, and I should have been trying to aim for this because what that does, you've seen that our weapons have strength modifiers. Lethality lets us swap our strength modifier to a cunning modifier. So that's obviously a really big deal, actually. So I'm going to start putting points in this. Strength for you, for Constitution as well, though. Now, he's already spent his... I would love to, again, respec him to not champion, into... Yeah, into champion, really. But we'll get no specialization point in 14, it's fine. Need to keep focusing on making him as tanky as possible. Shield balance. No longer suffers an attack penalty while using shield defense. That sounds good. Precise striking. Meh. Okay, I'm gonna put a point in this. Why could I not level my specialization? Now, annoyingly, it popped up in the bottom right, and I ignored it. Okay, so apparently specializations need to be unlocked by... You can either buy books at traders, or you can have people teach them to you. Obviously, something we haven't unlocked at this point in time. So we're just gonna save the point. It's okay. We're not gonna unlock it straight away, essentially. Hey, corpse. Found the body of the boy's mother and have recovered her keepsake. Oh, is that the kid who was at the bridge? It's funny, we pick up all these quests and everything changes. The area. I see bears. Beats. Battlestar Galactica. Alistair, run in. Protect me, Alistair.
Well,
I'm gonna set Alistair to aggressive in the tactics, because I want him charging in. Gonna attack enemies the second they become visible. That's what I want, really. While I'm here, I'm just gonna... Oh, no, I can't. Right. Alistair, buddy. Alistair. There you go. Thanks, pal.
It's your time to die.
I got below the belt. What's this do?
Make a preserver. Got it.
Normal combat damage. Penalties to defense and movement speed. Penalties to defense is more interesting, actually. Makes the bear take more physical damage, maybe? Which is very useful right now, considering that's all I've got. And we're going to F5 after every combat. That's the new rule as well. Interesting. Well, I killed the bears. Lothering. We've killed all the blah blah. All disease bears are dead, no longer a threat. You found a keep safe. Oh, okay, we're done. Alright, let's go back then. Right, so I need to buy some stuff. Wonder when we get skill points. I think you get skill points every 3 levels, except for some reason rogues get it every 2, if I remember correctly. Whatever. We seem fine. I'm gonna hit up the merchant while we're here, because they're in here on the left, I believe. Then we'll hit up the board. Actually, we'll hit up the board first in case we get rewards that are relevant. I haven't really got much use out of stealth. I wish I hadn't picked up stealth. It's just, maybe it'll be more useful down the line. I'm not vibing with it right now.
Blessed are the peacekeepers, champions of the just.
Yeah.
And the stars stood still, the winds did quiet, and all animals of earth and air held their breath.
Okay, buddy.
All was silent in prayer and thanks.
50 silver? Are they both done? Yeah. Alright. No quests. Okay. Cool. 50 bloody silver, though. I feel a bit shafted. We got a little bit of XP for that as well. You don't get much for doing quests. Seems you get more XP for murdering things, but hey-ho. Right, let's have a little chat here. Try to buy some health poultice kind of stuff, because we've burned through them like it's nobody's business. And then, and see if we can get a bit of gear as well, maybe.
Because I still don't have food to sell.
Okay. Didn't ask. Oh, alright. We don't want a greatsword. That might be good. Oof, keeper. Give me money. Okay, what do you sell? Right, we're going to buy all the lower... Even the lesser health poultices. They're quite cheap, but I think they're... I still think they're decent. I need flasks. Do you sell flasks? Yeah, I'm going to buy a bunch of flasks. We're always going to need flasks, you know. Elfroot. Lifestone? No. Okay, I think that's probably... Oh, no. Let me see if I can find anything... I'm getting some gear for Leliana. Damage 4... Right, so the lightning rod, great iron. This is staff. Is this any good? Do I want this for Morrigan? 10 electricity damage. Yeah. No, not really. I'm trying to find some light gear for Morrigan, but I can't find anything. So for now, Leliana, it's all for you, girl. She didn't have anything on, basically. Now she gets a nice little bonus. That's going to tank her up a lot, so... Everyone's pretty tanky. Oh, I don't have a bonus on. What am I missing? Light. Why don't I have a bonus? Wait. Why does Callian have a... Oh, wait, no, I'm Callian. One sec. What am I wearing? Light. Light. Why do I... Why does Liliana have bonus and I don't? What's my belt? No, that's not it. Not sure, actually, on that one. Curious. Okay, so we can actually use Morrigan to make... I'm going to make some lesser health poultices here. I don't necessarily want to be making light ones. When Morrigan levels up to 8, we'll probably level up. We're going to use her as like a potion crafter, basically.
So how is it that Terra no gain survives when
And I think what we could do, rather than me wasting my skills on poison, now we've got 1, which is fine, but I'd like to level up poison making. But I think what we could do is maybe level up Liliana's poison making, and even if she's not going to stay in the party, maybe we can put her in the party every now and again and just utilize that skill, basically. Oh, I'm trying to think a bit more. It's been going fine, but I've been whooped a little harder than I would like occasionally, so...
It may not be here later, should we leave now?
What was it? Oh, she was talking about the elf route. But, I'd like things to go better.
All right.
So, that's kind of what we're aiming for here.
Someone help us!
Oh, Darkspawn. Yeah, see, that's what I want from Alistair. Him just charging right in there like a maniac. I'm gonna help him though, because this is an alpha.
Oh, you
I don't know if I should be prioritizing alphas or ignoring them. I mean, it's prioritizing me.
all right.
Let's make this quick! Defend yourself!
So you can get off my back.
It's all over me. All frickin' over me.
Is your time to die? Enough!
Sometimes it's worth just taking the death and not bothering to waste a poultice on a heal, I would suggest.
You need something?
I'm going to get an injury, but we're about to leave, which means we can go to camp, we can clear the injuries out while we...
All
dwarves!
right. Now's better than later.
Nah, it's better. I really regret my choice of voice.
Mighty timely arrival there, my friend. I'm much obliged.
I remember this guy. You're welcome.
The name's Bodon Feddick, merchant and entrepreneur. This here is my son, Sandal. Say hello, my boy.
Hello.
Road's been mighty dangerous these days. Mind if I ask what brings you out here? Perhaps we're going the same way.
Bit complicated. You're welcome to come along.
Complicated? Somehow I imagine that only says half of it. Thank you for the offer, but there may be more excitement on your path than is good for my boy and me. Allow me to bid you farewell and good fortune.
Goodbye.
Now then, let's get this mess cleaned up, shall we?
Aw, I thought they were going to come with me.
We'll be off as soon as this mess is cleaned up. Thank you kindly for all your assistance.
Did I make a mistake? Were they meant to come with me and I screwed up? I don't know. Right. Finally, done with the area. Let's, ooh. Alright, goddamn.
Bad dreams, huh?
It seems so real.
Well, it is real, sort of. You see, part of being a Grey Warden is being able to hear the Darkspawn. That's what your dream was, hearing them. The Archdemon, it talks to the Horde, and we feel it just as they do. That's why we know this is really a blight.
I'm glad I gave him new armor. He looks a lot better.
I don't know if it's really a dragon, but it sure looks like one. But yes, that's the Archdemon. It takes a bit, but eventually you can block the dreams out. Some of the older Grey Wardens say they can understand the Archdemon a bit, but I sure can't. Anyhow, When I heard you thrashing around, I thought I should tell you. It was scary at first for me too.
Any other surprises? Thank you, Alistair.
That's what I'm here for. To deliver unpleasant news and witty one-liners. Anyhow, you're up now, right? Let's pull up camp and get a move on.
No, I need to chat to everyone. Make them love me. Give presents to people. New quest enchantment. New quest soldier's peak. New quest the king's confidant. Okay, what the heck was all that? Enchantment. Oh, this is DLC stuff.
Yes?
Hello. I'd like to talk.
Well, here I am.
We need to chat to people every now and again after major events in the camp. You know, just a good opportunity to make them like me more and stuff like that. This vision of yours.
I knew this would come up sooner or later. I don't know how to explain, but I had a dream. In it, there was an impenetrable darkness. It was so dense, so real. And there was a noise, a terrible, ungodly noise. I stood on a peak and watched as the darkness consumed everything. And when the storm swallowed the last of the sun's light, I fell. And the darkness drew me in.
What's with the choker, Liliana? You dreamed of the blight?
I suppose I did. That was what the darkness was, no? When I woke, I went to the Chantry's gardens, as I always do. But that day, the rose bush in the corner had flowered. Everyone knew that bush was dead. It was grey and twisted and gnarled, the ugliest thing you ever saw. But there it was, a single beautiful rose. It was as though the Maker stretched out his hand to say, even in the midst of this darkness, there is hope and beauty. Have faith.
This made you want to help me.
In my dream, I fell. Or maybe I jumped. I'd do anything to stop the blight. I know that we can do it. There are so many good things in the Maker's world. How can I sit by while the blight devours everything?
Well said. I love the little French lilt to it. I mean, I like the French, what can I say? I suppose I can sit by either.
That is why you're a Grey Warden. Come, there's a blight to stop.
Liliana approves. Oh yeah. Now how do I want to give her a gift. A, to get it out of my inventory, and B, because she's nice. I've got a what's that thing I got? Oh, this. How do I do this? I think I have to select Liliana.
That's a wonderful thought.
Plus 10, baby. Okay, Morrigan, I'm gonna give you a silver bracelet.
A fine gift. Have my
And
thanks.
a tribal necklace? I don't know about that. Small carved statuette. I don't know who would like that. This is teeth and bones.
A fine gift.
Yeah, she liked it.
You have my thanks.
Neutral. Neutral. Loves me. Very neutral. Arthur doesn't like me as much as I'd like. I don't know who would want... Is he going to want the beer? I don't know what it is. I doubt it, right? He was like a religion boy. I don't know what he would like, but I'm not going to give him that anyway. Oh, we got a new dagger, by the way. A Viridian one. And we can enchant it. It's got like a... If you look at it, it's got an empty square below the strength modifier for enchanting. So I think that's what we're going to talk to this guy about in a minute. After we have a chat.
What do you need?
I'd like to ask you something.
Ask away.
How did you become a Grey Warden?
Same way you did. You drink some blood, you choke on it, and pass out. You haven't forgotten already, have you?
Haha, very funny.
I do my best. What can I say? Let's see, I was in the Chantry before. I trained for many years to become a Templar, in fact. That's where I learned most of my skills.
You've seen the religious sort. What skills might those be?
Well, it wasn't an easy life, you know. I don't know whether or not you've noticed, but I'm not exactly the Chantry type. The Grand Cleric didn't want to let me go. Duncan was forced to conscript me, actually, and was she ever furious when he did. I thought she was going to have us both arrested. I was lucky.
Why do you want to keep you?
I wondered that myself. It's not as if she valued me highly. I think she just didn't want to give anything to the Grey Wardens is all. The Chantry didn't lose much. And I think I can do more fighting the blight anyhow, rather than sitting in a temple somewhere. I'll always be thankful to Duncan for recruiting me. If it hadn't been for him, you know, I wouldn't have.
I'm sorry.
No, it's... I'm sorry. I shouldn't be. It's fine. He died a hero. They all did. Come on, let's go. I think I'm done talking.
Good chat, buddy. Sten!
Why are we stopping?
I think we should talk.
There are Darkspawn to be fought. Is this delay needful?
I need to know if I can trust you at my back.
I am Kunari. I have given my word to aid you. We are not people of idle promises.
Said you were in the army?
I am.
Why would you send soldiers here?
The Antalm are the eyes, hands, and mouth of the Kunari.
Mouth?
We are how my people know the world.
Oh, I guess mouth in a talking and communicating with other races. I thought, well, because we want to try all the exotic foods and report back. You ever fought in a war?
I have always fought in war, elf.
Oh, okay. Why did you offer to help me?
For the moment, you are the enemy of my enemy.
Darkspawn are your enemy?
They have no more allies than a hurricane or an earthquake. They are enemies to all.
You're right, you're in the cage for weeks.
You are concerned. No need. I am fit enough to fight.
Okay.
As you wish.
You're going to be a hard one to, I mean, I got +2. It's going to be a hard one to get on side, I feel. Who's this? Levi... Who the heck are you? Wait, who the heck are you?
You're a hard woman to find. Where are my manners? The name is Levy. Levy Dryden. Did Duncan ever mention me? Levy of the coins? Levy the trader?
Duncan never mentioned you.
Really? He never told you of old Levy? We've known each other for years. But here I am carrying on while you have a blight to stop. Don't want to waste your time. But you see, Duncan promised that together we'd look into something important for the Wardens. And for me. But poor Duncan's... well, no more. A tragedy it is, at that. But I know he would want his work carried on. His pledge fulfilled.
Oh, what promises?
My family... well, past a bit checkered to see. Nobles look at us with disdain. My great-great-grandmother, Sophia Dryden, was the last Warden commander of Ferelden back when the Wardens were known as freeloaders. So King Olin banished the Wardens, and he took House Dryden's land and titles.
Okay.
Hard to say. After King Olin died, there was a civil war, loads worse than this one. And our family was on the run, hunted by enemies, with nary a friend in the world. But Drydens are tough. We rebuilt, became merchants, and we never lost our pride.
Surprised you kept your name. What favour did you ask of Duncan?
I asked for the truth. My family reveres Sophia Dryden. We know she died at the old Grey Warden base, Soldier's Peak. We want evidence to clear her name. It won't restore our land or our titles, but it'll restore our honour.
I just don't care. Never heard of Soldier's Peak.
Well, no one's been to Soldier's Peak since Ireland's day. At least none that's come back. I spent years mapping the maze of tunnels to the peak, and I found the way a few years back. So I went to Duncan, I did, and I said that he could reclaim the old base and my family could have its honour.
What do you need from me?
I can pick my way through the tunnels at the base of Soldier's Peak, but the place, well, they say it's haunted, and it'll be dangerous for certain. Will you think on it, at least?
I'm stuck. I'm trying to move my chair. Your family's faith will be rewarded. I will help you.
1,000 blessings upon you, Warden. I'll mark down the location on your map. When you arrive, we'll pick our way through the tunnels together.
As soon as people start talking about honor of the family and stuff like that, my brain just goes. I just don't care about that kind of thing at all. I know, but I need to talk to my dog every day as well.
Oh, why, you little...
You just jump at the side. Are you harassing my dog?
Me? Harassing your dog? I should say it's the other way round. Your furry friend here took offence at me getting near his food. He snapped at me, look.
Good boy. Teach that silly Alistair a lesson.
Sometimes I forget that he's a war dog. That'll teach me.
He's a good boy. Alistair didn't approve of that, funnily enough. Didn't disapprove either. Hey, dwarven friends.
It's good to see you, my timely rescuer. Bodon Fedric, at your service, once again. I saw your camp and remember the kind offer that you made the last time we met. And is there anywhere safer for a poor merchant and his son to sleep? I think not. I'm perfectly willing to offer you a fine discount for the inconvenience of our presence. How does that sound? Good? Yes?
What are you selling?
Anything, everything, but all of the finest quality. No cheap trinkets here. And my boy Sandal happens to be a bit of a hand with enchantments. Oh, yes. Sadly, it also makes us a target for bandits and the like. If there were spare hands to hire as guards, I would have done so long ago.
Free to stay.
Wonderful. Thank the kind lady, won't you, boy?
Thank you, kind lady.
We won't be a bother to you and your companions, I assure you. If you should need enchantments, simply talk to my boy. Otherwise, come speak with me.
Sandal. What a name.
Hello.
Hello.
It was a bit simple, but he's rather good with enchantments. One of those tranquil fellas actually called him a... what was it now? A savant. I had no idea such a thing existed.
Savant. What's your enchanting done?
Enchantment!
Right. Dagger. So we can put... oh, I've got Journeyman, so +2 electricity damage. May as well, right? Ooh, check that out. Nice. All enchantment items in the party inventory can be upgraded by an enchanter as long as you also have runes. Like them, okay, cool. Yeah, sweet. I mean, it's +2 damage. It's good.
If there's anything I can do for you, please, please tell me.
I look like a Sith Lord. Heard any rumours?
Some folks aren't happy about Tyrn Loghain being named Regent. There are rumours he had something to do with the king's death. Isn't that the most ridiculous thing you ever heard? The Darkspawn killed him, sure enough. If Tyrn Loghain couldn't save the king from that inn, then nobody could. That's what I've heard on the road, anyhow. Take it for what it is.
I feel like Palpatine. Heard any other rumours?
There's knights from Redcliffe spread all over Ferelden on some kind of mission, but I hear that they're starting to become rare to find. Maybe they all went back to Redcliffe. More likely they got tired of searching for something that can't be found and abandoned their search. I wonder what Earl Eamon is going to do without any knights. That's what I've heard on the road, anyhow. Take it for what it is.
Heard any other rumours?
Thank the Maker we didn't lose Tyrn Loghain at Ostagar. He pulled his troops out just in time, so it said. Without him, we'd be lost. That's what I've heard on the road, anyhow. Take it for what it is. I hear the Dwarven King is passed on. Old as he was probably poisoned or assassinated. That's how the dwarves normally go out, isn't it? That's what I've heard on the road, anyhow. Take it for what it is. Something's going on at the Mage's Tower at Lake Callanhod. Nobody knows exactly what, though, and the Templars aren't saying. Exactly what we need, isn't it? Let's hope the Mages are just cooking up something to deal with the Darkspawn. Somebody should be, after all.
This is what you said on
That's
the
what
road.
I've heard on the road, anyhow.
Take it for what it is.
Take it for what it is.
How many rumours are there?
I hear tell they held a funeral in Denerim for King Keelan. The Grand Cleric called for a full day of mourning, and there was a procession a mile long passing by the brazier. It's too bad they don't have a body to properly burn. What happened to him at the hands of those creatures, it's unthinkable. That's what I've heard on the road, anyhow. Take it for what it is.
I'm going to work through all of them.
With King Keelan dead, the throne falls to Queen Honora. She's made her father the regent, however, at least for now. I think Keelan's father, old King Merrick, would have approved. That's what I've heard on the road, anyhow. Take it for what it is.
How many can there be?
I heard from some travellers that something bad might have happened in Redcliffe, overrun by Darkspawn, maybe. There's no word from the village at all. Merchant friend of mine said he encountered someone fleeing the place and there was nothing waiting for him there but death. He wisely turned around and came right back. That's what I've heard on the road, anyhow. Take it for what it is. There's talk that King Caelan was cheating on the Queen and she found out about it. That's why Tyrn Logain abandoned Caelan at Ostagar. That's what I've heard on the road, anyhow. Take it for what it is. I hear news from Dinnerham that Tyrn Logain has been declared the new regent. It makes sense, his daughter being the Queen. That's what I've heard on the road, anyhow. Take it for what it is.
How many of these can there possibly be?
I hear from folks travelling the East Roads that there's werewolves in the Brazilian forest. Actual werewolves. They haven't been around since the days of Dane and his ilk. That's what I've heard
on the road, anyway. Take it with what it is.
I heard a strange rumour the other day. King Caelan was not really Merrick's son, you see. Merrick's real son is hidden in the bowels of Denham's palace and has been since he was born.
That's
Suppose
what.
they feed him cakes all day to keep him content. Maybe he's simple. Or a mage. Merrick's real son, a mage. Can you imagine?
That's what I've heard on the road, anyhow. Take it for what it is. Oh, God.
I hear that Tyrn Logain, the regent, is calling for new levies of troops. He wants to rebuild the army we lost at Ostagar. Thing is, there's not a lot of spare men to be found. Out at Dragon's Peak, there's press gangs roaming around, grabbing any free man they can lay their hands on.
We've all been there.
That's what I've heard on the road, anyhow. Take it for what it is.
His voice sounds so different. Right, let's look at his
I'm
words.
sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
Let's have a little look. Do you sell anything cool? Poultices. I always want to add an S. I'm not really sure why. Agents for poison making, probably. Yeah, and traps. Tome of Physical Technique. What? Yo! Oh, 22 gold is so much, though. It gives you an extra skill point, though. That's great. I want it. But I can't afford 22 gold. What else have we got here? That's a good staff. Did I buy stuff? Am I crazy? I guess I am crazy. That's probably good for thingy. That we can sell. I'm 12 gold short. He's got blood dragon stuff as well. $18 strength for that. It is light though. See, this is what we need to. This is why we need to boost our strength to. I think it's 20 or something like that. I don't really remember. Ooh, mage. I don't know what spirit damage means when it's at home. Okay, we can get a helmet for... I don't know, do I want to save up 20... 22 is a lot of money. There's some good stuff here. +1 willpower, 10 mental resistance. So we can buy one of these helmets for Morrigan. Grey Warden hand puppet. Wait, all these gifts are free. Why are they all free? What's going on? Manual Ranger, Manual Temple. See, that's two of the specialization ones right there. Okay, this is weird. That feels like it's... Maybe it's just because this is a DLC thing, this guy. I think he's a DLC edition. I'm just going to grab the poultices for now. Especially lesser ones. They're so cheap. Did you sell anything else at all? No, I'm not going to buy anything else quite yet. Alright, good shot. Let's go talk to Morrigan.
What do you wish of me?
I'd like to ask you something.
If you must.
Did you go up in the wilds?
Why do you ask me such questions? I do not probe you for pointless information, do I?
Could if you wanted to.
Oh, what luck. What is it you asked if I grew up in the wilds? A curious question. Where else would you picture me? For many years it was simply Flemeth and I. The wilds and its creatures were more real to me than Flemeth's tales of the world of man. In time I grew curious. I left the wilds to explore what lay beyond, never for long. Brief forays into a civilized wilderness.
You kept going back to the wilds?
Would you not do the same? Your world is an unforgiving and cold place. The wilds I hail from is home to me, and I a natural denizen. For all that I had been taught, however, the truth of the civilized lands proved to be overwhelming. I was unfamiliar with so much. So confident and bold was I, yet there was much that Flemeth could never have prepared me for.
Very daring, that sounds like you.
Equal parts daring and foolhardy, perhaps. Only once was I accused of being a witch of the wilds, and that by a chastened who happened to be travelling with a merchant caravan. He pointed and gasped, and began shouting in his strange language, and most assumed he was casting some curse upon me. I acted the terrified girl, and naturally, he was arrested.
I don't think I'd ever buy her as the terrified girl. That was quick thinking.
Men are always willing to believe two things about a woman. One, that she is weak, and two, that she finds him attractive. I played the weakling and battered my eyelashes at the captain of the guard. Child's play. The point being that I was able to move through human lands fairly easily. Whatever humans think a witch of the wild looks like, 'tis not I. Not that I did not have trouble. There are things about human society which have always puzzled me, such as the touching. Why all the touching for a simple greeting?
Like a handshake?
To begin with, yes. What is the point of touching my hand? I find it an offensive intrusion. There were many nuances that Flemeth could never tell me of. When to look into another's eyes. How to eat at a table. How to bargain without offending. None of these things I knew. I still do not understand it all, truth be told, but then I gave up long ago any hope of doing so. When I returned to the wilds last, I swore to Flemeth that I had no intention of leaving again.
It really annoys me that we can't date her in this game. I'm glad it worked out this way.
Yes? Let's ignore the entire Darkspawn threat and the presence of a simpleton as your only other Grey Warden ally, then.
Yes.
Not that I lack appreciation for the intent of your comment.
It's not going to stop me flirting wherever possible,
well, let's
though.
get on with it before the ground opens up and swallows us, yes?
We'll still flirt with her. Oh, see? Just got a new ability. Because of approval, I guess. Inspired by your leadership, the party members gained a minor bonus to magic. Nice! Very cool. She does like me. Go up to warm, yeah. She likes me more than any of them do. Well, other than the dog, obviously. Okay, right. I think we are finally ready to head out of here. Everyone else is around here. Morgan sits all on her own. The spider on my wall. I feel like it's looking at me.
Indeed.
Indeed.
Yes.
Sticking to the same party for now. Leliana will be replaced eventually. Soldier's Peak, I think that's a DLC thing. Denerim, don't need to go there for any reason. Brazilian Outskirts. Van Loren's Lands. I think these are all DLC because they've got like this yellow. Frostback Mountains. I think I want to go to the Circle Tower. Redcliffe is the Earl, or the Arl one, right? So we're going to do that after this. Brazilian Outskirts, I think, is the Elves. Denerim's obviously the capital. So the Frostback Mountains must be the Dwarves. Which I remember being fairly brutal. We're going to Lake Callanhad Docks. We'll do the Circle of Mages first, because I think this is where we get our mage companion who can heal us, which is very much something we need. So, you know, priorities. Look, very cool looking. It's funny, I haven't played the game in so long, but every time I come to like a new area, I remember little things, you know?
The view from the top must be spectacular.
Yeah, it must be. It's funny how much I remember that gets like sparked, considering it's been half a lifetime ago, you know? It's cool. It'll be the same with Dragon Age 2, although I played this one more than 2. I did complete both. When we eventually get to Inquisition, I've basically not really played Inquisition. I think we played like the first 15 hours. We actually played it on the Best in Slot channel, if I remember correctly.
How very
but I never
fitting
finished it.
that they would build a prison for mages in the middle of a lake and make it look
Can I
like
get
a
you a
giant
ladder
phallus.
so you can get off my back?
You're the Grey Warden, aren't you? Exactly who I was hoping to meet. I represent a collective of mages interested in going about their lives without the constant scrutiny of the Chantry.
How can I help you?
Next to me, and in every major settlement, you will find an inconspicuous sack containing requests from mages all over the land who need the assistance of someone skillful and discreet.
Inconspicuous Sack, that's my club name. I'll take a look at this.
Thank you, my friend. We have agents in every major settlement to reward you for work done on behalf of the collective. Make us smile upon you.
I think Alistair and Leliana would both disapprove of that, really. But I don't know. I think the mages are poorly treated. Oh god, there's loads. Hear me and obey my power waning eye. Crebulish the epithet require a connection to the mystic places left behind. You, the bearer of this note, shall travel to these places and trace upon them my personal glyphs, claiming their eldritch energies. Brazilian Forest, Deep Roads, Heart of Denerim, and near the base of the Circle Tower. Okay, so there's one here. Activities of the Maleficarum on my doorstep did not go unnoticed. I'm in danger of being brought before the Templars. A small band of drifters claim to have seen me practicing forbidden arts. They've left to deliver testimony to the Chantry. I asked the Mages Collective to find and stop these false witnesses. So they're on the way to Denerim. We'll see those. There comes a time in each young mage's life we must strike forth from beneath the shadow of his mentor. For my 3 young and unremarkable apprentices, this time is now. He who accepts this calling takes it upon himself to deliver documents of congratulations to my apprentices, who will no doubt be uninformed as to the contents of the missive. They are Starrick, Alina, and Chef. I've sent them away from my abode so they may receive this information in a public place, thus guaranteeing the safety of my willing courier. You'll find 2 of them in Denerim, the other is in Orzammar. Okay. Lots of things going on in Denerim. Worst fears have been realised. The band of devilish Maleficarum are performing their profane rituals within close proximity to my sanctum. This cannot stand. I, Jabasto, charge he who accepts this request to destroy the fiends before their evil brings unwanted attention from Templars or demons to my back door. Travel to the Brazilian Forest and slay these. Okay. Disaster! So consumed have I been in my personal projects, I've neglected to collect vital components of the herbal remedy I was using to sharpen my mind for thoughts of the other world. Without it, I'm ruined. Ruined! I will humbly reward any who bring me 10 bundles of deep mushrooms. Okay. I might already have that.
Good to see you again.
Oh, do I not? I'm surprised if I don't. I keep finding them. Got 8. I need 2 more mushrooms. Okay, who are you?
Wow, I've never seen one of you knife ears dressed like the King of Ferelden before. You made good for yourself, eh?
Just casual racism. Excuse me?
Oh, I don't mean no offence. I know I shoot my mouth off. I'm just not used to your kind, trussed up all fancy.
Not making it any better. My kind?
You know, elves. Pointy ears, skinny legs.
He's not getting it, is he?
I don't mean nothing by it. I swear I should start over. I'm mighty pleased to be making your acquaintance, miss.
That's better. Well met. Do you know how we can get to the tower?
Don't hold your breath. No one's been allowed to cross the lake for days. I'm the ferryman. Leastwise, I used to be. Poor old Kester. Out of a job.
Oh, no. Why?
I don't got a clue. They wouldn't tell me. Gregor just came down and said, "Don't you worry, Kester, we got it all under control, we do." Didn't say nothing else. And then he puts Carol in charge of my boat. Lissy, named for my grandmum she was.
Who's Gregor?
He's Knight Commander of the Templars up in the tower. Good man.
No way for me to get there.
You could try swimming, but I don't recommend it. Nasty things in that lake. I reckon it's all them potions they dump in there. Gregor's told me to stay here till it blows over, but I'm telling you, some storms don't blow over easy.
Thank you for the help.
You're too kind. Your type don't usually give my type the time of day.
I wonder why. Maybe because you're just casually racist. What do you expect if your first thing you say to us is, hey, knife ears, you're usually a slave? Why would we be nice, you know? Lorana.
Good day.
Oh, but you've got a name.
Good day, and welcome to the Spoiled Princess. Is there something I can get for you?
It's a hell of a name.
It was my father's idea. He ran the inn before me, and he named it for my sister. She was his little princess. Princess decided the country was too dull for her and moved to Denerim. More glamorous, she said. Well, she was found murdered, robbed of all the trinkets my father bought her with his hard-earned money. My father died of shock and heartbreak. Mother stopped eating, and I got the struggling inn. The name stuck. That's the story.
Okay.
Of course. What would you like?
Bro needs to, see a therapist. To say the least. I mean, my god. I'm really cautious now about spending all my money. I feel like we're poor at the moment and we'll get better though, you know? Not much to talk about here, really.
What are you looking at?
Why are you shady?
Drinking piece.
There's one thing this game could improve on, is that everyone stands around, no one's sitting, no one's doing anything, everyone's just standing there waiting for you to talk to them, you know? But, you know, 15 years old, whatever it is. Right, well, I'm assuming we'll go talk to Carol, and hopefully get her to take us across to the Mage's Tower. Begin the first of our big main quests in earnest. Very exciting stuff. I feel it's coming together now. It took a few hours, as it is wont to do, but I feel like we're getting there. Either way, thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you lovely folks very soon. Cheers much up as always. Bye-bye.